Hi back again. We go to our model and we see we did here that last time. Now we want to do that, and we take there only the half we built, then we mirror that, and then we can array that around the pure point. So add mesh circle, but only 6 counted. Scale down. We try first to make here this hole and the hole in it. Yes, I know it is a little bit confusing in the moment, but it isn't. So we can delete here this word. Let's look there, and that is okay for a moment. Then we need a second one, so add circle, again 6 counted. It's okay. So we bring them more to the middle and more higher. I don't know what he done there, but I see here no second one. No. So we do it again. Good. So edit mode, top view, 3D cursor, add circle 6, but where is C? A big one. Good, so we scale them down, and then we should have it. I must first look where the other ones, yeah, a little bit higher. Okay, yeah, that comes nearly till that we want. So top view, yes, that are both, but when we now look, I take them all and rotate X 90 degrees so that we can view them from other sides too. So front view, we see now both here, this one and the other one, and this one should be in there. So that is our hole, and that is the hole around that. So that one must be bigger than the other ones, and it should go there to close up with the mirror modifier. Then we must go from here to the next hole there. So we take that one, Shift D, and raise them a little up, so that. Then we delete this word and go with this word, extrude till that position there. Good. From there, extrude to the middle, and that's our object. So we bring it now a little bit here to the side so we see it better. That should be our mesh then there, but here we don't need the complete one because it will be mirrored, and then this will automatically happen. So when here is our base point, then we can place them there. So that is our line, and all must be fixed with that line. So it's like that, and this one too. So we have one line, and if not, you can retweak that any time. So now we only must connect that all with quads. That is the other way. So we extrude them both. Then we scale C0. Scale C0. So then we place them also. Grab that on this line. Then this one should be go up, I think. Extrude, bring them up to here. We must cut through or get that away. So F to close. I think we can dissolve them. So X, dissolve vertice. Do it. So next one. We can close that one with F. This one. So here we need a word. So we select here with the edge selection. Then we go to edge, and there is subdivide. Then we go back to word selection, and then we can pick them and bring them up. Then we can close that part. Good. So next is we must close that here, and we need a loop here because we have here word, and that must be closed there. So Control R, make a loop, and done. Then we close that, select, and F to close. Good. Next one. Here we need 1, 2, 3 vertices. Words. So we go in there and subdivide the edge 2 times. Then we go back to word selection. You see he doesn't do that 2 times, so we must redo. So F3, then we need here a vertex slide, and then we can slide around there. So do it again, and you see we can now go to that point without destroying the topology there. So we close now that face with F. We need here another subdivision, so we go here and hit edge subdivide, then word selection, only the middle one, F3, and word slide to that position and close it with F. Next one. That here, edge selection, subdivide, word, select, F3, word slide, and close with F. So last one is bring here a loop in and word in. So we subdivide them, word selection, and close that with F, and that too. So that is our base mesh for that. We should use a mirror modifier, that's for sure. Now we have the problem that the pivot point of this object is here, far away from that where it should be. So we place here the with left click the 3D cursor, and then we can say he should make it better here. So object set origin to 3D cursor. Now the middle point of this object is there. So when I use a mirror modifier, he uses it from there. Good. But before I do that, object apply rotation scale, because I changed that. And then we see we got that. We can make clipping on. Then we can get all and push them together, and then we have our mesh there. So make a copy, Shift D, file, save. What happens? Okay. Then I apply them. So that is now my mesh. And I take another modifier, the subdivision surface. And you see we have a bad topology. It's funny each time. Why that isn't round? I don't know it really. Only it must be rounded and round. Or the modifier does some mysterious things there. No, but it isn't round. Here is something wrong, I think. But they are all connected proper. So we try such, we take them all and try the clean up version, delete losers, nothing. Okay, again, clean up, and moment, these I must look at so merge by distance, nothing. Okay, it's all okay, but it don't do what we want. There are different possibilities for that. We change that here. He rounds it up there. So when we change that angle there, we will get there a better result. But I hate it. It is not normal that he doesn't make that round, so I go back and find another way to do that. I simply delete here this complete one and that one too, and then redo. Simply X, delete vertices. So here's some left. I delete that too, and now I set in there some new. But here we see he has the problem too. I think it can be when we extrude that here, that he gets then another topology. I must check that. No, that is not a problem. Okay. Yeah, why he rounds up that so bad here? That is not normally. And I want to try another one. get that here away. No, it don't change that. Control Z. Yeah. Why he do that here? That is the good question of that. Good. We only can do here, delete that and make it new. So C, circle selection, delete this whole stuff there. X, delete vertices, and X, delete vertices. So now we can reconnect that. Have to close. Here he rounds up correctly, but here not. That is a problem. So I delete that too. And then bring up that here, E, extrude, rotate, and close that face with F. Now he runs up. Good. That is our first one. That is our second one. Control R to bring that in. Scale C0. And again, Control R, make that loop in. Scale C0. Good. So what we now need is here the other part to round that up. So we extrude from here till there, and from there extrude till there, and the same from the other side. So with F we can connect them. So then we need here extrude till that position there, and then close the faces with F. And here we have the same problem, I think. He don't round that up correctly. Maybe because there is no apply, but it don't help anything. That is very bad news. Here he rounds it under than there. I would check the normals. Mesh normals, recalculate outside. Yeah, that was the problem. The normals was here others than there, and that comes from the mirror modifier. He turns the normals. Yeah, now we have it. That is better for my sleep and such. That here is not normal too. Don't know what he does there, but scale X0, and here's something wrong. You see it, you don't mix it there correctly, so I delete that again. And here's something wrong. Yeah, they are double. That is the point. When there is a double, you get this mystery parts, and then all is lost. You see it when it don't goes with you, then is there behind another word. A word, and there's behind a word. Good. So we take that here first, I think. I don't know. I'm completely out. Okay. F to close. F to close. And F to close. Now we have it. Now, was a long way. Such a simple thing. But sometimes it is like it is. Good. But we have done that super fantastic thing from the rotor. So file, save. Hope you learned a lot now why that happens, that some parts look bad and other better. See here another. So when you grab that, you see down there is another word. So we can X, delete the word, and then replace, and then he rounds it correctly. That are the errors that ever can happen, and think on the normals to turn them around, and then you get better results. Good. I take here object, apply, rotation scale, and then edit mode A to select all, extrude backward. And we have that object shade smooth, and then for sure we need here a loop to each side to sharpen up the front and the back, and for each ring you need them into to sharpen up their bendings or edges or bevel, like you call it, to make that complete. Good. Last one here. Control R. Bring it here. Control R. Bring it there. So that is now one of them. I made it false. That one should be smaller, and then it should be bigger there. Wow. Okay. So I take that one with box selection and scale C. But with proportional editing. No, without proportional editing. Scale C. That is okay. Should be a little bit less than the top one is. Then we have to bring that in float. So with background selection, C circle selection, and bring that in float, so that we can make a little bit deeper. Yeah, but it should be a little bit more there. Yes, that is cool. And a little bit down maybe. Yes, and the same we should do here and there. So that is better. The circle can be a little bit more behind. So we take the whole circle and move them till there. You can tweak that all if you want. Control R, make the last loop to sharpen up there, and then we have that. You can retweak that all like you would. I think that can be a little bit more there, and that can be a little bit more there, but then you must retweak at once and a little that once. Good. So I think that is the maximum. I don't want to change that more. For me, that is. That here must be smaller. So I get this whole stuff there and scale it a little. That's better. Yeah, nearly what it should be. That one is maybe a little bit big, and that here too. So I will scale that here completely too. So take that and scale that simply. That is better. You see here all the light problems. That here isn't complete round, so C, get that here and push it a little bit out. With holded shift you can tweak that nicely. I told it you before. To get there a good or perfect result. Sure, you can take here that line, and when you say then, it should be go to view, and then you can rotate the whole picture and move it all the way, but we go back to global axis and make it manually. I don't like that shit. As more you use, as more power is there to get a failure in, yeah. And I don't want to have here much failures into. Good. Think that is good. We can try to loop here to get it sharper there and down there too. So what happens here? That is not good, and that is not good too. So we go back and let them away. We put them better into another mesh, and then we have the same effect there. Good. Can be a little bit smaller, I think. That means it is nearly that what it should, but no, it is good. We don't should make too much. That never works. When you retweet there, you must retweet there. That's every time the same fucking shit there. Good. We let it like it is. That is our mesh for that, and we rotate them next time. So thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.